On the pitch here at the Grove immediately after it's finished How's out down.
You have to go it up.
Rovers. No, just a Dan Platt interview, getting involved in the conversation. Martin and Craig are doing a double act today. Satisfying performance?
Absolutely, yeah. We've just been talking about it. Professional would be a word that we could use quite readily for that performance today. Done a good job. Played some good football as well, more importantly. Created lots of chances and sent everybody home happy.
Because it was one of those kind of no complaints about anything to do with the pitch, but it was one of those where you got stuck between people's feet and it was a little bit sticky. Must have been hard to play with any fluency, Craig.
Yeah, I think when you're a team that likes to play football, these pitches, it can cause you problems. It slows you down. You're not being able to pass the ball as quickly and as sharp as you would normally. And like you say, then you're having to dig it out a little bit. It becomes 50-50 rather than in your favour. But like Sock said, it's professional performance, particularly second half where, they had a little bit of a spell, but we dug in. And I think, in the last few weeks when teams have had spells, they've scored and they haven't done that today. So it shows a bit of resilience from the lads and a bit of character from them as well.
Yeah, feeling in amongst us was that Simeon Coburn needed a goal from anywhere and great to see him get the first one.
Absolutely, yeah, it's right, Steve. He took the goal well. He could have scored before that one actually as well, couldn't he? Probably from an easier chance. Yeah. But yeah, he's done well. His confidence in the world are good. He's had a good 55 minutes today. So that's positive.
And you brought him off presumably because on a pitch like this you want to get your squad as fit as healthy as you can after all the time we've had before.
Yeah, Insull's been out for a while, so he needed some minutes. He had sort of 15-20 last week, which sometimes is not enough. So we wanted to give him a bit of time today. And it's no disrespect to Sim's performance. He's ran and raggy for 55 minutes, and that gives Insull a chance then when he comes on to run him even more because they're slowing down and he's coming on 100%. And that's what we've got to do as management and as a management group. We've got to make these decisions. And Insull will be frustrated that he didn't start, and Sim will be frustrated that he's had to come off. But that's life. They've got to deal with it, and if they do deal with it in the right positive manner, then we'll go and get success.
Yeah. And Greg Mills showed some good touches when he came on. I guess he just needs a load of time as well from somewhere.
Again, he's been with us 2 weeks. He's had 2-3 good training sessions with us, and he's getting where he wants to be. But you can see what he's going to bring to the table. 100%. His trickery, he goes by people, occupies people. Definitely a real good signing for us.
Yeah, I thought Josh Wheely had a great match, but they gave the man a match to Kelly, and he didn't put a foot wrong either.
No, I think the back three did well. Obviously, we changed the shape this week, obviously because of personnel issues and bits and pieces, and we've only had a couple of training sessions to work on the shape, and I think the back three have been absolutely tremendous today. And I think as well with Tertz, as particularly because he's been the one in the middle, held that shape all game. He's done a brilliant job in there. But I said to Ezzy, don't go bombing forward. You stay where you are, stay disciplined, and then there he is in the edge of the box, creating a goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah, they just get excited, and that's all they want to
do.
Kieran Morris looks as though he's going to be out for a few weeks, I think, but presumably Rob Evans is back sometime soon.
Yeah, Evo's back. He's just been away this weekend. Mozza obviously will be a few weeks, but it's not as bad as we first feared. And knowing Mozza with his attitude, he'll be working really, really hard to be ready to go as soon as he can be. Obviously getting Evo back in gives us another body that we can bring into the squad, going into next week.
Yeah, and the score could have been greater, but another goalkeeper who plays out of his skin here at the Grove.
He was amazing first half. I think 3 or 4 really good two top draw saves I can think of straight away, and then another couple of other ones as well that he managed to get something on him. But yeah, at the end of the day, we've done a good job. We've scored 3 in the end, and we've kept a clean sheet. Gives us 3 points, and I think that's 8 unbeaten now. So we need to keep that going.
And got away from those pesky draws, which suddenly became a habit.
Yeah, well, you talk about that, Steve, and I've mentioned this before. It's about keeping the scoreboard moving and ticking over. And where we've not been able to win games of football, we haven't lost them. So that's important.
Yeah. And another brilliant crowd, another 11 or something.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. I've played non-league and I've been around football for years. Sock's been around football a lot longer than I have.
Okay.
No disrespect. And but to have 1,100 again this week when it's not the warmest, it's been horrible weather the last few days, and they're here and they're pushing the players. And we've said to the players that they've got to do it for them as well as for themselves, because they're here and it sends everybody home and they're happy and they have a great weekend, and that's what this club's all about. He's building that happiness, and hopefully what we do on the pitch does that, and it's replicated by what they do with our boys.
Yeah.